Hey there, Riverwood. Mr. Young, back with another Safety Minute. Wanted to spend just a little bit of time today talking about what a hold scenario or a hold drill is. We have a hold drill coming up tomorrow afternoon. I thought it'd just be a good opportunity to again, just give you a little bit of refresher, excuse me, relative to what a hold scenario is. So if we were to come on over the PA and say, attention staff and students, please hold in your current location. Repeat, please hold in your current location. We would just want you to do exactly that. Stay where you are, even if it was dismissal time or if it was a transition time. We would want you to stay there until we released that hold by coming on the PA and saying, attention staff and students, this concludes our hold. Please move forward with your current schedule or whatever. And then, of course, in a situation like that, we would also be communicating via email and GroupMe about why we were in the hold or how long it could potentially last. Remember, we're going into a hold scenario because there is something happening in a common area or a hallway that we don't want students around. And it could be because it would be unsafe for them to be around. It could be because it's just not something that would be good for them to see. So those are the times we would go into a hold to try and keep any kind of foot traffic out of that area. We think about it most often, and we've experienced here at Riverwood over the course of the last few years. We have a student who's in a medical crisis, and we need to offer or render aid, or we have an EMT coming. We'll go into a hold scenario to make sure that people aren't walking around in that area. So again, we're going to do our hold drill tomorrow. We're going to do it at the end of sixth period. So like 1 minute before sixth period ends, maybe 45, 30 seconds, I'll get on the PA, I'll initiate the whole drill, then the bell's going to ring. And so that's the challenge, is that students don't go anywhere. They stay in your classroom. And then about 30 seconds to a minute into the passing period, I'll get on the PA, we'll release the whole drill, and students will be able to transition to their next period. Again, the point of doing it at that time is that we're practicing that idea that something is telling me it's time to go, but we've got the hold scenario, so we need to make sure that we don't follow that instinct and we stay in our current location. You want to talk to kids about, listen, if you're ever in a hold situation, and you're really close to a classroom, the best thing you would do is get into that classroom. If you were in a really common area, not close to a classroom, you could stay there and wait for an adult to come into that area and give you specific directions. If you felt like you were close to an office area, you could go in there and ask for specific directions. Or those are the kind of things that you can do in a hold. Remember, a hold scenario isn't something most of the time that's going to be really scary or create really intense safety dilemmas. It's really just about protecting a certain area. Okay, so we've got a hold drill tomorrow at the end of sixth period. We also have a fire drill on Friday. We'll do that second period. Sorry for double dipping on you this week. But remember, we've got some exciting STAR tests coming next week and the week after. So we got to get these knocked out before then. So anyways, hope you're all doing well. Let's hang on during this exciting home stretch. Thanks so much.